Hey guys, so this is a quick update. Hopefully it'll be quick. And I look exhausted, and I think by the end of this video you'll understand why. At 5 o'clock yesterday, on April 7th, I started having contractions, and they started at 15 minutes, and they got closer and closer, and at about 2 in the morning they were 4 to 5 minutes apart. So, and they were more intense as they got closer together. So I was like, wow, this is it. We're in labor. Let's do this. So I go to the hospital, and they put me on the monitor. And the contractions were picking up on the monitor. And she's like, yeah, I think you're in early labor. They're about 6 to 7 minutes apart there. But her concern wasn't the contractions. My blood pressure was 160 over 106. It went down quickly after that, though. And ooh, excuse me. And it went down and it got back to normal. Bunch of bodily functions going on in this video, apparently. Anyways, so I was contracting, and I was contracting for 9 hours before I decided to go into the hospital, and they wanted to observe me. And at 5:30, the doctor said he was going to be there, and it wasn't my doctor, and he's not affiliated with the doctor's office I'm seen at. It's just kind of someone who's on call to come and see me. So he got there at 5:30, and he wanted to give me the shot to stop my contractions, and I refused. I told him I'm not comfortable with that. I think if I'm in labor, that my baby's ready to be born. And he said he's not comfortable delivering a baby at 35 weeks. So, they sent me home. But before that, they checked me. They checked me 3 times. When I first got there, I was about a centimeter dilated, and 50% effaced. And then the nurse checked me again at about 2 hours later, and I was 2 centimeters dilated and almost 75% effaced. So not a lot of change, but definitely change. And then when the doctor checked me, I hadn't changed at all. So he decided to, he decided to send me home and let me go see my doctor. I had a doctor's appointment this morning too. And needless to say, I was pissed. I'm still contracting. I still have lots of pressure in my lower back and in my abdomen. But they don't want to see me until my contractions are 3 minutes apart, or if they're so intense that I basically tumble over, or if I'm 37 weeks. So after they checked me 3 times, I lost my entire mucus plug. I'm still spotting. I'm still contracting, like I said. Still have a bunch of pressure, like I said. The baby, her head, the nurse said her head is basically attached to my cervix. That's how low the baby is. I don't know. I'm annoyed. I'm irritated. I'm basically in early labor, but early labor can last they say, oh, once you're in labor, it's like 12 hours. No, some women, they can stay in labor for days, even probably weeks. So they're wanting me to wait it out at least another week. And the doctor was like, do you know the risks to your baby if you don't take the shot to stop your contractions? I said, yeah, I know the risks. I wouldn't put my baby at more risk. I'm just sick of getting drugs. Like, you gave me the steroids 2 weeks ago, and I know that the steroids work best within a week. but she still has them. And then I've also noticed these movements inside of my belly where it's like, say this is like the outside of my belly, and I put my hand right here, and it's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I think she's practiced breathing because it's rhythmic, but it's not the hiccups, but it's rhythmic. As I think she's practiced breathing inside. And I just feel it. I would definitely not want to be in labor if I didn't think that the baby was ready. Because I don't have any risk of preterm labor. They did that, the fetal fibronectin swab, and it's negative, so I'm not at risk for going into labor early. And plus, like I said last time, my dates are wrong. So we'll just see. We're taking it freaking day at a time. Yeah, my blood pressure is not really controlled. The one advice that I did take from the doctor at the hospital was to double my dosage, which with the blood pressure meds, and I totally agree. Because they were working for me for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they just had no effect on me. So I'm taking, it was 200 milligrams a day, now I'm taking 400. So, I hope that doesn't last very long. And, I had a doctor's appointment today, like I said earlier. So I went to the doctor and brought him the paperwork from the hospital. They gave me that to give him. And again, it wasn't my normal doctor. I'm just being seen by everyone there, apparently. And my weight is still same it was 5 days ago. On Thursday. No, on Tuesday. 2 days ago. 3 days ago. I'm so out of it. My blood pressure was 130/94. Not great, but definitely better than what it was at the hospital. I didn't ask what my if I had any protein. I'm pretty sure I did. Because they wanted me to do another 24-hour, which I was like, I don't want to do. Whatever. There was blood in the sample too, which is from me, because I lost quite a bit of blood and quite a bit of mucus, and it was totally, I mean, TMI, but it was like chunky and thick and like blood clots, and I was like, oh my god, all this stuff is coming from me. Oh, and the baby's NSTs. Okay, I'm gonna attach the NST to this video. We finally got it recorded. And I'm so irritated, guys. I'm like, I'm frustrated. And it's not like I'm sick of being pregnant. I'm not. It's just those contractions last night, they took a lot out of me. I am exhausted. My body hurts. I'm still cramping and contracting. I'm still bleeding. I'm still just in so much pain. And it's like, if I would have been seen by my own doctor, he probably would have let me continue being in labor. Or labor there. Probably put me on a drip because I'm 2 centimeters dilated. You know, and they keep you at 3. But I'm trying not to let it bother me. I'm trying not to get stressed out. Trying to just relax. Excuse me. It was a long night. The contractions, I couldn't sleep because the contractions were so intense. And, God, I look terrible. Oh my goodness. I really, all I want is for someone, one of the doctors, to sit down with me and talk to me about what's going on, because I am getting the runaround, I swear. One doctor tells me one thing, another tells me another. Like the doctor today was like, oh, you've had chronic hypertension ever since before pregnancy. And I was like, no, I haven't. He's like, yeah, you have, because 120/80 is considered high. And I was like, Okay, well, why are other women who have that not even considered chronic hypertension? You know? And he's like, oh, it's because of your weight. And I'm sick of that. Because they thought I had gestational diabetes because of my weight. And he's like, I don't think you have preeclampsia. I think it's chronic hypertension and you're spilling proteins. Fine. Really? Because I totally had, for me, normal blood pressure before I got pregnant. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being run around by different doctors. And I really just, I want to see one doctor and get this over with. So yeah, I'm in early labor, guys. But like I said, it could last days or maybe even a couple weeks. That's it. That's it for the update. And I go to the doctor on Tuesday, so I'll let you guys know everything after then. So I will be 36 weeks if I'm still pregnant. And yeah, thank you for letting me ramble and cry and moan. And if this has happened to you guys where you're just so frustrated with your doctors, please let me know. I'm really just, I'm over it. I'm over the runaround. Every doctor I've been to, it's like they're great for a while, and then all of a sudden they're just terrible. And I know doctors are busy, and I know there's more women than me getting, having babies and stuff, but come on. All right, guys. Thank you for letting me ramble, and I'll talk to you guys next week, okay? Bye.